Jacinta Price is the new CLP Senator for the NT, which gives her a seat in the National Party room. And she was in Canberra today, and she was in the room when they elected their new leader, a woman of Walpiri and Celtic ancestry. She's one of about 10 MPs and senators new into the parliament this term who identify as Indigenous. Jacinta Price, congratulations. I haven't said that in person. Welcome to the show. Let's talk first about the leadership. You've replaced today in the party room one of the best known and most distinctive politicians in the country, Barnaby Joyce. You've brought in a bloke who is not well known. Many people outside the National Party have no idea who David Littleproud is. Why do you think the majority of your colleagues went that way?
Look, I think certainly David Littleproud has outlined his vision for the future, wanting to head toward 2025, and certainly we know that there needs to be a lot of rebuilding go on within the coalition to support our coalition partners in the Liberals. And he outlined that vision, and I think that's what determined the outcome for him. And you know, I think he's certainly not shy from hard work. Certainly, I absolutely appreciate all the hard work that Barnaby gave to bring about the outcome to ensure that the Nats kept our seats going forward. But that was the outcome of the party room decision in the end, that David was to go forward with the leadership.
I just had a look at the National Party Instagram post congratulating the new leader on his appointment, and I tell you, the comments from followers underneath are so scarifying against what's happened today that I can't even put them to air. How can you assure good, stalwart National Party CLP supporters that you're not going to go woke, that you're not going to lose your way?
Oh, look, it's absolutely against my DNA to go woke, and I certainly feel as though within the Nationals party room that wouldn't be a possibility. I know there are a raft of issues that I know that the quiet Australians, are concerned with, and that for the Nationals, absolutely, we are definitely there to support all Australians, but also from the point of being the voice for regional and remote Australia, which I don't think could ever go woke. I don't think regional and remote Australia can go woke going forward, but I know that I am going to be one of those strong voices going forward as well in the party room, and that the sense is that we're going to be working together as a team. So I don't see a problem in that regard. I don't believe the Nationals could ever go woke.
Look, I know you are a strong voice, and I made the point introducing you. There are now up to 10 people in the parliament who identify as Indigenous. That's greater in proportion than the broader Australian population. So if that's the case, and you've all been elected without the need for a separate race body, why do we need a voice to the parliament?
Well, quite simply, we don't need a voice to Parliament. We have 10 voices in Parliament. I would be more concerned with some of the issues that, if we're going to support disadvantaged Indigenous people, well, we need to deal directly with the issues that are affecting them. And personally, I don't see how a voice to Parliament is supposed to actually create any action toward supporting vulnerable and disadvantaged Indigenous Australians. I see it as another bureaucracy that I personally can't support, and that's going to be my argument going forward, and they're the sorts of discussions I'm going to be having with my coalition colleagues going forward with regard to the voice, that yes, we have got 10 voices within Parliament. I think that's substantial enough to offer, debate through a democratic process on policies concerning all Australians and how they might in some ways affect Indigenous Australians.
I guess my concern too, Jacinta, is we have come a long way as a country. To put up a voice to a referendum vote and have that fail, and I have to say right now my political judgment is it would fail, and it would fail badly, that'll just take us backwards.
Yeah, look, I think the general feeling with most Australians is, look, we all want to be in this together, and I think the campaign for this voice to Parliament, and especially for it to be constitutionally enshrined, has actually been quite divisive. So, you know, I'm hopeful that it'll have the opposite effect. If in fact it were to go to a referendum and it doesn't get up, then in fact we could move on together as a nation. That's how I'd like to see things. I'd like to see us, the way we move on together is by saying, all right, let's recognise that we're all Australians in this together, regardless of what our background is. Yes, as first Australians, we've been here for a lot longer than other Australians, but for the benefit of all Australians, including marginalised Indigenous Australians, we need to start doing things together and having that mentality instead of separating us along the lines of race.
Congratulations on your big win there in the NT, Jacinta Price. I am, alongside very many Australians, delighted to have you now in the Parliament. Thank you for your time.